Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Timberborn. Today, the moment we have been working so hard towards hopefully has arrived. Our explosives factories are on the way to being built as the metal for it smelts coming from our steel city over here. My goal this time is to start the irrigation during this drought we're about to run into in 2.4 days, and we can impregnate Andrew. Welcome. Hopefully we can get these guys in here. And get this green. I want my Central Park green by the end of the episode. So we have 10 extra beavers. We don't have the water right now, unfortunately. But I would like to find a place where we can put our Parks and Recreation department. Maybe here at the entrance to the city would be a good spot. On Main Street. We plan to have things here, as well as in the park itself. So let us fast forward time through the night and see if we can't get these explosives factories online before the drought happens. Our beautiful hydro dam is still pumping power. They are working on the new addition, which should increase power and our longevity in the drought. Hopefully now we can get some priority. I would like to prioritize these now. Max priority. We need to get them online and quickly. The morning rises and all the beavers will scurry to their positions. Like synchronized chaos. Crimson Dragon, hello. We just started. Our drought is on its way. And our goal is to quickly put up windmills here so that we can hopefully have a little bit of power and production through the drought coming up. Impregnate is still working a farm, and so is Crimson Dragon. Yes, you are. Andrew, have you been beaverized? I don't think you have. We must go to the beaver children. We have one here who is about to become an adult, and we shall name him Zib. There are a couple beavers in the medical tents here. We also have our water production being brought online, which I have them on the lowest priority. But maybe we should drag these up one. We should set these to water, for that's what they will be when they're constructed. We're just waiting on planks for these, but we need a lot of planks right now. We need a lot of planks right now for what we're building. We're only one metal block away from our construction site here. I think that we should up our working hours for the next day. And since we have so many extra people as it speaks, I say let's get ourselves either another builder's hut or another hauling post. I think a hauling post close to our area over here would be beneficial. Maybe on the opposites here. You know what, I think we'll put them, now that we're about to start moving our town inward. We will put them here on either edge. Another building hut. And another hauling post. And we will go ahead. We'll set max workers, but we'll set the priority down on both of these. There are 15 unemployed beavers as it stands right now, so if those get done, we should see them being built up pretty quick. Now my question is, why are we not getting planks? We're in a shortage of logs right now, it seems. Which is baffling. Ah, I don't think we have extended. There we go. Our new lands here. We sure hadn't. Another thing that we might be able to do here is we have this huge stretch of forest over here. And some here. Maybe if we put ourselves some stairs here. Get a couple of lumberjack flags, we might be able to get this going. Let's make sure we have these cut as well, as we do not. And we will set this to the highest priority. Yes, we've been hard at work, trying to get everything done, Relucta. So, we're not going to get these done. The drought's coming right now. So we're going to turn those down. I'm going to focus on getting the stairs. Looks like they're already building it up. I want to get those stairs done so that we can get more logs. Oh, I think part of the problem is they have no way to get over here, which I should have noticed. So let's build them a way to actually build this here. So if we do that, we can actually put a couple of stairs here and a couple of stairs there. Actually, we could just path directly under. Probably looks a little cleaner. There. Now they have a way to actually build that. And there's plenty of reach on both sides. And the drought has taken effect. Our lower fields are now dry. Hopefully I will set this to harvesting as a priority for everyone. Crimson, get those carrots in. Our farmers are doing great work. We still have 1,000 food and about 1,000 water. We only have a 8-day drought. Thank you. We have an 8-day drought. And look at that. While we weren't looking, our very first explosives factory is online. We just need the power to build it. Unfortunately, I don't think we will see that power until the drought is over. Ah, are we too far? Just too far here. So what we're going to have to do is actually put these... here. And here come the beavers now to build our lumberjack. We want them to be on the district center so that the jobs get taken. We have 18 unemployed beavers right now, which is great. 100 beavers, 5 children. And let's see what our man Zib has gotten himself into here. Zib is unemployed. You lazy, lazy beaver. Hybrid, welcome. You know what? I'm thinking of losing this here. We're going to lose that there. And the reason being is we are going to move this path and add another staircase here. I think another access to get up to the water storage is going to be more beneficial than that 30 water there. We only have 10 planks, but hopefully it should be enough. They're starting to cut this down, which means we'll get some logs. We have 101 right now as it stands, because they're finally starting to cut this down, which is good. So we should start seeing some logs in here quickly. Let's look at our priorities right now as they stand. We could put these together awfully quick. Getting some of these beavers unemployed, and let's build our stairways here. They're building to the top of the dam already. Is this what they're working on? They are. So half the reason we don't have logs is because they just keep dumping them into this wall. But I'll allow it. Right now, we're not too bad. Yes, hybrid, I believe you can. Our problem right now is we have so many unemployed beavers. I have to get the hauling post and things open before I can switch your jobs around. Otherwise, you just won't. It'd be impossible to get you in there. I can't actually select. I wish I could just select which beaver I wanted. You know, if I could just swap them out for somebody else. That's what they need to add. Beaver selection. Needs more cake. Zib beaver is just a late bloomer, he says. I'll buy it. So those trees are coming down. That will gain us some wood as the rest of our trees grow. We're just going to put it on 3-speed now and let our little village work. Don't forget to hit that strong thumb button below the video. If you have weak thumbs, we feel bad for you. Everybody knows beavers have strong thumbs. How else do they build such amazing structures? Looks like Steel City is still thriving. Our little working outpost over here. Keeping our steel moving as soon as we can get more, you know, I'm thinking what we might need to do is let's set up a second job route. You see? So then maybe more beavers will start running that steel over. Is it just a matter of steel storage over here? We have steel block storage, but I don't think we actually have a storage for scrap metal. That might be where we are running into issues. But we are going to need power. We need a log pile that's not too far away, or a large pile. Where is our distribution post? Here, and our distribution post is full of scrap, so I don't think we need it extra close, but what I would like to do is be able to bring some of this over so that it's in the main district. So if they're going to be bringing it in here, we're going to want to store it somewhere useful. Maybe we should just start a storage area in the main city district, you know? Behind our distribution post here. This will be for scrap metal. This will be for... Got plenty of blank storage. Well, for right now, we'll just leave it as is. I'm going to go ahead and unlock the large warehouse as well. And now we've got our scrap metal being loaded in here. They're filling that up. And that will allow Steel City to start sending a lot of that over. Right now we only have the one metal production online. Maybe we should increase that. Well, right now it's our power that we're missing. And it seems that they are still working on the dam. Why are they working on the dam? Because all they have is logs. There's 10 planks, it says. But I'm guessing those 10 planks are probably over in Steel City, and they are. So there's just a straight plank shortage right now. As we see, Praetor, what's going on? Welcome. Yes, soon. Well, hopefully the explosives, as soon as we get our... what's it called, power back online. We've got 2.9 days. In 2.9 days, we should have our power back online and get things steamrolling. Apparently, we need planks also to build both of those. So right now, planks is our bottleneck. And we will not see planks until the drought is over in 2.9 days. But we are well on our way to surpass that. I don't think we'll have any problem at all. Trees here are being... So I think that it is time that we improve on Steeler City here. So I think what we're going to actually do is... Where does this reach to? So really, this point right here should be where Steeler City actually sets in. I'm going to pause that just so that the pathing doesn't get messed up on everybody as I re-put in these two pathways here. Now Steeler City should reach all the way out to this gate here. We'll probably end up putting a district in this section later, but for now what that allows us to do is to harvest these trees here, which we're going to want to do. And I scoot them all back one because I wanted to get everything in here. And that's already on the cut. There's 3 unemployed beavers in that district already, so that's perfect. And we've got one last day until the drought is over. Huzzah! Well, that's good to hear, Praetor. I'm just getting to work myself right now. See you later, Andrew. Well, Crimson, I would imagine that they just use their tails. Alright, so these guys are done and just sitting around, so let's go ahead and clear them. How are they still working on this dam? So one thing I should probably do then is I'm going to have to pause all of these floodgates, because if these dummies try and build these, they're going to end up flooding around the whole city. They need to build the walls before they put in the main gate. Otherwise it'll just flood out this way and pour down here. We don't want that. And the drought is finally over. Here comes our water, which means here comes our power. And just like that, production of our lovely little place is online. And everything turns green once again. That means we are finally, for the first time, producing explosives. There we are. And did we have a place to store explosives? I forget. Ah, we did, right down in here. There's our explosives. We have 5 of them. Now, if they will just start pumping out the planks, that's what we really need at the moment. Got 681 logs, so we got plenty of trees at the moment to start our production. We should see things happening very quickly here, although night is fast upon us. We need to start planning our first explosions here, and I think that we are going to start with this road here. This is going to be the main road that we start with. And we will back it up to here. Oh, we need 600 science. We're almost there. And we have plenty of scientists right now. If anything, we could probably use another. Science only costs 12 logs. We should probably put in another science region. And maybe we'll put one over here on this side. Just for grins. Actually, there's not much room for science in the industrial park. So let's take a look back over here. We just need to put one in for now. Maybe we'll put it here next to the main district center. We'll jack up the priority on that. And tomorrow they should build it. They've managed to get the stairs down here. And the planks are now flowing. Our new science center is up, which means we should get to 600 very quickly. All of our science centers are pumping out as fast as they can. Got plenty of log storage going on, all of them connected now. And we are currently at 11 explosives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's enough for there. How about our builder's hut? We've got a new builder's hut here, which means more builders, and we've got our hauling post, which means we should have no more unemployed beavers. All of our unemployed beavers should go into that. We're looking good. The power on the dam is still at 9,000 power, which gives us literally more power than we will probably ever need. Beavers with more jobs, you're correct. Let's pause this. Hybrid is at the water pumping station currently. We will fire him and rehire. Nope, fire and rehire. Now Hybrid Dragon is working in the explosive factory as promised. There you are, Hybrid. And now you are our explosives producer. Work hard. Get us what we need to irrigate. We are 2 science away from our 600 that we need. We should see it right in the morning, and we will have explosives unlocked finally to start our Roman irrigation channels. I'm going to fast forward speed till the morning. And at day 3, we now have enough science to blow our first channel. We should wait, though, because we need planks. We're going to need planks. 4 planks per square, actually. So planks are really our biggest issue right now. I'm thinking about installing some more plank factories. Nope. You know what? We're going to put in 2 more plank factories and another explosives factory here. No, not an explosives factory. I'm sorry. A metal smelter. We can take these out later if we need to, but I think we really need to up our plank production right now. So we're going to up the priority on that. Get some metal flowing. Looks like our explosives are finally going in. Look at that. Piles of dynamite. As large as a carrot. As large as a beaver. Imagine a stick of dynamite the size of you. It's pretty crazy. Seems to be a food shortage happening. Why is that? Probably need to set our planters back to planting. You be the planter. You be the harvester. Doing good. It seems food is taking a dive. Is that just from the drought or what? Don't sneeze with gunpowder around. They're working 16-hour days. We have the explosives. Who's not building these? Our plank factories are online. They're just not powered currently. So we need to get that smelter factory rolling. And the last 2 of our explosives are in for the first explosion. Are you ready to see our city start turning green? 3, 2, 1, detonate. Look at that. Green starts spreading into the main district. Now what we will do is we will lay power through here. And then we will lay these over top and put back in our pathways. This is the irrigation So you then have water, you have power, and you have your roads all in one tile. Basically making the perfect sewer and utility line for your city. Now we're going to run this all the way back here. It's going to take a little bit of doing. We've got some explosives coming off the line, but really what we're waiting on is more planks. And we should make sure that we're not sending our planks anymore to steal a city. I think we're okay on that. Don't want to take what we have and start pumping it over there when we have so many things to build right now. As you can see, they are already building. One thing we did not think of here. We need to add a new route to ship these logs over to the main district. Now that we're doing a little bit of logging over there. Now, unfortunately, across the river here, we cannot reach these logs down here. And our first large water container goes up, thereby increasing our survivability. I know we have a lot of projects up right now, which is why resources are just being drained into every corner of our nation, but what's concerning me right now is the serious lack of food. I don't know if that's just because we're waiting for the first harvest from the drought. It seems that they are hard at work. Maybe we just need more fields. Bye, hybrid. We'll see you later. See you, Crimson. We'll see you next time. And planks and new smelter factory is online. I want to blow this here, but I'm afraid of cutting off the wood production. So let's empty this building. And once it's empty, we will be able to blow the rest of this lane here. Looks like all of our fields are starting to be ready for harvest. We should be ready shortly. Alright, and with the building empty, we will just go ahead and keep it locked down. We'll move those out and extend our explosives line here. And as you can see, they're starting to lay the path there now. Now Now we will have to find a way to hook our new power lines up with the main city, but I'm sure that won't be a problem. But that will be for next time. Our industrial park in full swing, now requiring 1400 power. Still well within what we can do. You can see that metal production, explosive production, and plank production are all starting to increase. We want to make sure that the storages in the center of town are the ones prioritized, so that way we have things nearby. It looks though that we're going to have to increase our population once again. I think now it's time we upgrade to some more apartment-style buildings. So I'm going to put in my first apartment complex here. Off of the main strip. Just like that, it'll come off of the main strip here, and that will increase our population by 18. More miles to feed means we will have to expand our field somehow. I think we're going to have to create a new district down in the bottom here. I know they won't be happy about it, but I think we're going to have to get rid of the grain here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put in 2 more. Farmhouses with a storage between them, 4 carrots. And we are going to greatly expand our carrot production here. We're just going to clear the trees on this top level here. Seems we've got plenty of room. And our carrots will go to this here. Tell them to get rid of this wheat rather quickly if they can. And we can just cancel getting to that because they'll just plant over it as well as like most of this. Let's put in a road here, just so that we have good access, and this divides it up a little bit into like 3 fields. as well. Tell them to scratch these 3 and you'll be on harvesting and you'll be on planting. Our food shortage is, we're hanging on, but it's not great. We've got ourselves the healing hut here, finally producing medicine. Although we need to get some medicine laid down. And how we're going to do that is right here on the main strip. For now, you know, we'll just do the whole thing. We'll get some sort of gatherer's flag in here. We're going to need to put one close by. And, you know, I think we'll put one like that and one like that. That reaches deep enough in Central Park. Now, in Central Park here, we're going to start putting some things like... I was thinking we could put a couple of chestnut trees in here. Like that. And then maybe a few blueberry patches. Like so. I think that will look nice. It'll add a little more green to our Central Park there. And it looks like our explosives over here are done, so let's detonate that. And watch the green spread even farther, starting to get into our Central Park there. And then we'll lay in our grounds here. And we're going to want to get this up and running as quick as possible before we lose tree production. We're still doing okay right now. And we'll unpause him so that way when it's ready, it's ready. Now this is where we're going to have a little bit of an issue. Our carrots are empty right now. So I think what we're going to have to do for this one is we're just going to run a road like that. See. Going to have to delete this platform for now. We have another drought incoming. I don't know if our power is going to be online in time. Hopefully it is. They're on the highest priority, but I'm having a sneaking suspicion that we're still not able to reach those. So I think even though we built the stairs, we're going to have to build some cross paths there, allowing those to be built. We're going to greenlight the whole thing because keeping our power on through the drought is going to be our biggest priority at this moment. Thank you, Relucta. The green coming in is going to make it look a lot nicer in here, and as the things get planted, we can get rid of the dirt underneath them. once the tree's planted, you can get rid of the little crop plot. And, oh, let's make sure we... Yeah, see, here's where we might have messed up. We're going to want to take away tree cutting in the city. Because we don't want any of our decorative trees being chopped down now. So we're just going to remove that up to there. Should be good enough. Alright, and as you can see, our irrigation road network is coming up here just fine. We're going to go ahead and keep working on this here. The new construction plans, actually, you know what we could do is we could run this up here, and run that in there. And we can actually get this whole section done. And we'll wait till the last minute to get the crossroads here. For now, we want to get the main bulk done before we start blocking traffic. Looks like we're finally starting to get some production on at least one of these. If we can get one up, I'll be happy, because that means we'll be able to at least get that going. And look at all 6 of our water jugs are up here, and look at our 2.3 thousand water now. Food is still an issue, and we're about to run into a drought. I think we're going to run into a real issue here in a second. We didn't get ahead of this food shortage fast enough. This might be the end of our colony. But another drought is coming. We now have explosives online as well as more production in our industrial zone. They are trying to quickly put up the windmills before the drought comes. We've started greening our city with our new irrigation network, and the beavers are hard at work putting that in. Next time, we will have the entire city greened, and we will open our second district and start working on the actual production of the dam. We need to survive this drought with the shortage. I don't know if we can do it, but we will find out next time if beavers survive at Boontopia. So, join us next week. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube and Twitch, and we thank you all for coming, and as always, have a good afternoon.